Oh my goodness. So let me correct myself because just seconds ago I said I think 6,000 orders for our today's special value have been placed. The number is 7,000. 7,000 pairs of these leather wedges called Nerisa Pace. 7,000 pairs have been ordered. So here's where I want to start, because as you're looking at Ashley and her whole outfit looks fantastic, but those shoes just pull the look together, right? She's got a nice skirt, by the way, skirt coming up a little bit later in the show, a really terrific top, got the right bag, and then those shoes, right? So she could be going to an office, she could be going to the theater. Bridget just stepped in and she's wearing those cute jeans that we shopped for earlier and that terrific little jacket from Jenny Garth. And look at those wedges. Those wedges pull that outfit together. My point being, the wedges, yeah, they're great fashion. And wedges are really a classic favorite. As a matter of fact, wedges from Clarks have been a favorite as well. This particular shoe, the Nerisa Pace, as you're looking at her here, with that nice wide crossband strap, love that, plenty of coverage across the top of my foot. And what we love about a wedge, what do we love about a wedge? We love a wedge because it gives us the opportunity to go higher with our heel and still be comfortable. To go higher with our heel and not have to worry about teetering on something spiky. Well, Clarks has taken that wedge and combined the perfect balance of height and comfort, because this is a 3-inch wedge, but don't let that frighten you, because it's on a 1.5-inch sole, so that you've got a pitch, and pitch simply refers to the angle of your foot that isn't anything dramatic, but that gives you all of the height and all of the style that you will love. And most importantly, even if you are on your feet all day long, you get that great look, you get that lift in height, but most importantly, you are getting comfort. So let me show you all of the colors, because this is the wedge sandal you absolutely want in your wardrobe. It's a $99 comparable value. For one day, it's $63.98. Use your credit card for the Easy Pay. When you do, it's $16 to get these wedge sandals. Leather wedge sandals, home to you. I'll start on this end. This end, and I'm going to move this just for a second. This is the color metallic. And metallic is just that. It's this wonderful, soft, neutral metallic. And the metallic finish, it's nothing garish or shiny. It's subtle and muted and so pretty. This is a color that will work with anything and everything. I like this too. If you want to do something that feels a little more dressed up, I think whenever you go with metallic, that works. You'll notice that the buckle is done in that same matte sort of finish, matched metallic. Then we have it for you, and by the way, that's leather. Then we have it for you in navy blue, and the navy blue is a nubuck. So you've got that soft textural feel. Notice that the buckle is also done in that matched navy blue. Feels current and modern and stylish, and it's going to be comfortable. Even though you get the height, you don't sacrifice the comfort. Here's the pair that I've been wearing. Love this. Whenever you hear someone say you choose that color of a shoe because it makes your leg line look long, this is the color they're talking about. This has already been the most popular. This is sand. So that nubuck leather in sand with the matching buckle, and all on a cork wrapped wedge that's made more modern because now it's got that cute little notch cut out that just makes it feel fresh and new. Here's the color olive. Isn't that a good green? And the green buckle to match. By the way, the buckle is adjustable and the back strap is adjustable with a hook and loop, so very easy. Here is black. And there's just something about a black nubuck leather sandal, especially on a cork wedge, that feels very almost dressed up. And notice the buckle to match. Again, 3-inch heel height, but it's on a 1.5-inch platform there, so your pitch isn't severe, it's comfortable. And finally, you know I'm a huge fan of a red shoe. We've got this sandal for you in red, and it is the perfect kind of lipstick red color. And so you're gonna let us know whether it's red or black or olive or sand or navy or metallic, and then which size do you need? We have the full range of sizes, full range of sizes 5 through 12 in the medium widths, and then 6 through 11 in wide widths. Again, $16. And this leather wedge sandal will be on its way to you. Call me. I would love to hear from you because Clarks is celebrating 200 years. If you're a fan of Clarks, if you are shopping for this today's special value wedge, 1-800-395-1601. We're even sharing some of the things that our customers have to say about what they love with their Clarks Footwear. So let me bring in our guest. Our good friend Sue Kelly is here. I took your display just while we were showing colors, but it's good to see you.
Good morning, good to see you.
7,000 pairs of these sandals ordered.
I am thrilled because this is that like must-have wedge for the season. And you said it earlier, the wedge is great because it's giving us the height, but without the pitch.
Yeah.
So it's
you keep talking. I'm going to grab a pair for us to play with.
Yes, please, go ahead. It's a 3-inch wedge on a 1.5-inch platform. So go ahead and grab those 3-inch heels that are in the back of your closet that you never wear anymore. Try those on and just feel how your body weight crashes down on the ball of your foot. Now pull out a 1.5-inch heel that you wear all the time and see how you feel nice and, you know, elevated and even and your body weight's distributed. That's what this is gonna feel like. You get the 3 inches in height without any of that pitch. So this also features the ultimate comfort footbed. So on top of all of that, you're getting that pillow top cushioning that we love from Clarks. As you're looking at it here, Leah, I love that we did this in an all leather. We did it in that crossband upper that we love. And the Giselle, which was a very popular wedge, we've had in our line for 6 to 7 years. We felt it was time to update it. So that's when the Nerisa was born. We took the Giselle and we just gave it a notched out. We gave it a cutout here and brought it really to the forefront of fashion. So this is matching what we're seeing out there. But again, it's from Clarks. Clarks, we're 200 years old. And Leah, as I was like laying in bed last night trying to sleep, probably when you were waking up, we started making wedges in the 1940s.
Wow.
So that's 85 years of perfecting the wedge. That's 85 years of the evolution of the brand.
And there's a reason that we continue to love a wedge. It allows us to get the height that we want. And we will put up that footbed because I think while you're walking us through, let's complete our tour just really quickly so we can do that. Because all of the elements that give us the height that we want, the comfort is still designed in there.
Absolutely. So you're not sacrificing anything because it's from Clarks. You're getting that ultimate comfort footbed. So it's a breathable footbed lining with targeted cushioning like pillow tops underneath your foot for all day support. And then Leah, I wanted to show what the inside of the wedge looks like. So when wedges first came out, they were solid wood, they were solid cork.
Clunky, heavy.
Exactly, no give.
Right.
So what we did here is we scooped it out and we put these flex grooves in. So the flex grooves, it's creating lightweight, durability, flexibility, and shock absorbing. But then we put the stability exactly where we need it. So as we're standing here, we feel nice and stable. We have a lot of great real estate, but it's not the wedge of the past that doesn't have any flex or any give. This makes it lightweight and it makes it shock absorbing and flexible.
That is the reason you're going to love these sandals. And I will tell you, I mean, looking at them on all of us, what you will see is you've got terrific style. I love that I've got plenty of coverage over my foot. That's a lot of leather giving you those double straps. Can I just tell you, I love the matched buckle. So it feels so modern and so fresh. But when I'm standing in these sandals, I feel absolutely comfortable. I don't feel as though I'm on my tippy toes on the balls of my feet. I'm getting the height. If you shopped with me for years, you know I love a heel. I love to have the elevation and to be lifted. These don't feel heavy. They don't feel clunky. They don't feel uncomfortable. My feet feel soft and cushioned. They're flexible. I feel light on my feet in these wedge sandals. And that's the reason we love a wedge. The wedge gives us the perfect balance of the height that we want and at the same time, the comfort that we love. So as you're looking at Bridget and Ashley, and I love that Bridget's wearing them with the Liverpool Los Angeles jeans we featured earlier in the show. By the way, those are clearance priced. Shop for those if you want them. But that navy blue sandal just looks perfect with those jeans.
And with her white toenails, right?
Yeah,
Like that's
true.
like
I know, because let's face it, it's time to go get the pedicures, and what better reason than to have them ready when you put on your brand new sandals. And then Ashley, Sue, has a totally dressed up look. She's got the skirt and the blouse and the bag, and you know, she could be going someplace special, and those sandals certainly work with that outfit too.
And that's why we love the wedge with this crossband silhouette. As we're looking at it on Ashley in the black, I always struggle with black sandals looking too heavy. So the fact that we match the black nubuck leather with that light colored cork does what we want it to do. So that brings our, you know, favorite black sandal into the season. We feel nice and current and crisp and light.
I will tell you, I mean, this sandal would go with any of the outfits we've featured so far. Most of the outfits we're going to continue with. Let me show you colors, because this, over 7,000 pairs have been ordered. And this is the newest version of that wedge from Clarks, bringing you that wide leather crossband upper. I love that the back strap is a hook and loop. I have to say, that matched buckle just does it for me. I think that's just such a fresh, fun twist to the look. So this is your red. If you want the red, it's a true lipstick red, absolutely beautiful. Then we have it for you in the black you saw with Ashley's outfit. So if you do want a more dressed up look, this wedge works for you there. And that's a nubuck leather. Then we have the olive, and the olive it's a neutral as well. And we know that color is extremely popular, and it's a very wearable green. And the fact that you don't have to match a hardware back to one color or another, the hardware is the color of the upper itself, and all of them work back to the sort of the neutrality of the cork wedge. This is what I've been wearing, and this is sand. And I was saying, you know, often when you hear people telling you, like, the shoe you want to get if you want to make your legs look long is one that's a neutral kind of color that kind of blends in. This is it. This is that shoe. And so if you want to create a long leg look when you're wearing your skirts and dresses, as well as with your pants and things, you want to choose sand. That's been our most popular. Here's the navy. And the navy is a really beautiful, again, the nubuck leather takes the color so nicely. And then finally, the metallic. And I like them, I was saying earlier, the metallic's not a shiny shimmer metallic. It's a more understated. You still get the metallic effect, but that's done in a really wonderful tone that's not silver, it's not gold, it's that in between that can really lean either way. So that's another nice one if you're thinking, what can I choose that I can wear with everything? And most importantly, you're right. Probably when you were waking up in the middle of the night, I was getting up in the middle of the night. But then I got up and I got dressed this morning. Got dressed for the show, and I thought, you know, I've been wearing these shoes now for a few hours, and they were comfortable out of the box, Sue, and then comfortable to wear. Because when we say it's a 3-inch heel, but don't let that worry you, because it's a 1/2-inch platform beneath your foot, and so you don't have a steep angle in this shoe. You have just that perfect comfort that you will love in a style that just works with everything. There's a reason we love a wedge, and Clarks has made the wedge new by doing that cute little cutout detail that just enhances the whole idea of the wedge heel. So, do we need to know anything about sizing when we're ordering? We're ordering true to our regular size.
We are ordering true to our regular size. I'm a 9 wide. I am in the 9 wide. It fits great. This buckle is functional, so you can go ahead and adjust this buckle if you need to. I went and I loosened it just because that was preferable for my foot. I just want to show you behind the buckle, we have this goring. So this upper is made to move with you. This crossband upper is a proven upper for Clarks. We love to use it because it's so flattering on, and it really gives you a nice sort of layered look. So tonal buckle here, hidden goring behind it, and hook and loop on the back, Leah, makes this, you know, it really brings those foundations, those comfort foundations that Clarks is known for, to the fashion wedge. The fashion wedge, we just notched it out a little bit. This is a proven outsole for us. We just gave it a little bit of an update.
I will tell you, and it feels light on your feet. I can remember,
Yeah.
I wore wedges in the 70s, and I'll bet many of you did too. And those were, they were wood. It was
Yeah.
actual wood. There was no flexibility, and there wasn't much cushioning either.